Arnaud Lecomte in the yellow car in pole position, looks to get the best getaway down to the tight right-hander at Tarzan, and he does. He moves across the circuit, defends from the car behind, and Arnaud Lecomte converts pole position into an early race lead here at Zandvoort. The black Ferrari around the outside through Tarzan does not have enough room to make a way past, and this is critical moments in this race. Zandvoort is an incredibly difficult circuit in which to overtake at the opening lap, but at the moment Parker, 11th place, needs to find one more position in order to get up into the all-important point-scoring place. As we've seen, Samir Ibrahim running a little bit deep into the Tarzan hairpin. Ibrahim manages to get the car back on the racing line. No doubt he was caught out a little bit by Penko and Parker ahead of them. Racers for an esport team himself full-time, as Matteo Carozzo now starts on the inside, goes to the outside in the turquoise 488 challenge. That will become the inside for the right-hander. Will he brave it out on the brakes? Yes, he will. He's given millimetres worth of racing room from Samir Ibrahim. Continues on the inside into the final corner. Ibrahim will slip straight behind him into the slipstream, try and get a slingshot down into Tarzan hairpin in these last few minutes, but Ibrahim is a few car lengths too far back. Will he show his nose? This is now James Parker is putting Cesare Penko into the defensive at every single opportunity, but Parker's now got Josh Martin in the turquoise car behind. Josh Martin makes a two-way fight, a three-way one, heading down into the chicane. Everybody's hard on the brakes. Drop the car into second gear. Be conscious that you don't want to get too much curb or it will unsettle this stiffness-run car as the checkered flag waves further down the lap. Who will be the one that scores? That is the race winner, Arnaud Lecomte. From start to finish makes this look easy in the yellow Ferrari. A consummate victory for Arnaud Lecomte. Cesare Penko crosses the line, just about holds that final position for 10th. What a beautiful race. The throttle and clutch to get the best standing start for the second round of the Ferrari Hublot Esports Series AM Championship is go! Pole position converts into race lead immediately to the inside for the Tarzan hairpin. Defend that inside line, match the braking point, keep the apex covered. Pinero retains race lead as the rest of the field are squabbling for the same piece of tarmac on the charge down into the hook and halt. We've got a car off. We've got a blow car in the middle of the circuit facing the wrong direction. 1, 2, 3 cars currently out of action. 4 cars. That's Benedetti, Natale, Amuthan, all making contact in the early stages, pirouetting round the track today, and Morvai gets a little bit squirrely coming down the ultra fast section in the middle of the lap. That's opening up an opportunity for this man that we're looking at now, Dominique Bliger, in the 4th place at this moment in time. Look at that concentration as he wraps his arms around the wheel, trying to keep the car going in a forward momentum. Gets a little bit late on the brakes actually and makes contact with the rear of Morvai. That's going to be very cautious, but somebody who's not got time to think about any of that is Dominique Bliger that we're looking at now in 5th position, trying to find a way past Morvai ahead of him. He's currently on the inside. That will become the outside for the chicane, but actually Morvai gets enough of an overrun to retake the position. Bliger decides against throwing the car down the inside. This chicane is reasonably wide in the 2019 configuration. Track position, DeMalco in 6th position. Bliger that we're looking at there runs a little bit wide up the top of the hill. That puts him offline. He's going to do well to keep the car under control, which he does. That opens the door for DeMalco behind to make the overtaking manoeuvre. A mistake from the turquoise car opens the door for DeMalco to take 5th position, running to the final point of the race at the moment in 10th. But meanwhile, we've got David Patil down the inside. The 3 yellow Ferraris of Carotte, Patil and Swidorich are racing door to door into the last section. Jarno Koch has taken race lead, so Gigliola, as we were speaking about him, has dropped down a second. Jarno Koch has taken the race lead with less than 3 minutes on the clock. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened there, but Koch has done exactly what he needed to do. He's shadowed Giglioli. He's seen where he's faster and slower than the Italian ahead of him. He's looked after his car. He's looked after his tyres.
Was leading the race until this very end, and after 2 laps to go, and look, and he lost the lead because he find himself in the pressure, and these are all things that you have to appreciate about a driver, and you can find the forces and the weak points of a driver. Gioli this time was a little bit weak. I mean, he led all the race, but under pressure. I mean, on the final lap, he actually lost the lead, and his opponent actually took the best out of it and won. Yeah, so now the race is over, and congrats to him. I'm super happy for him, and hopefully Gianfranco can take it back the next time, the next race.